Yo, what's good YouTube? I'm Petti, back with another video, and in today's video, I'm gonna be bringing you my best ball drop tips for NBA 2K19 MyTEAM. Now, ball drops are pretty important in this game. They're used in triple threat and they're used in locker codes, and locker codes can be vital to your team. Like if you're dropping a ball and you don't get like maybe this really great player like Michael Jordan was the last one that dropped. A lot of us didn't get Michael Jordan. Like I didn't get him, even though we had 2 tries to get him. There is certain places where you could drop the ball and it will land in the perfect spot. So before we start the video, make sure you guys leave a like down below for more tip videos. I know you guys really like these tip videos. It really helps you guys out, like especially the new players and even experienced players can really take my tips. So be sure to leave a like down below. It shows me that you guys do like these tips, and I'll be sure to keep pumping them out as soon as I can. So let's get right into the video. So ball drop it's important, obviously, in triple threat and in locker codes, and the problem with it is it's somewhat based on luck, but it is also based on skill and like knowledge of where the ball's going to drop before you drop it. And it's also based on like timing. Like if your timing's bad, you're never going to get a good locker code, because I know locker codes, it works differently than triple threat. Like triple threat, you can drop it in the same spot over and over and over and over and over again, but it will keep landing in different spots. I don't know why, it's really weird. But for locker codes, if you land it in that exact spot every single time, it'll drop down and land in whatever spot you want it to land. But you do have to get it exactly where that last person like landed it. So before like you go to like get locker codes, or before you go to ball drop for a locker code or whatever, I would recommend going on Twitter or going on YouTube and searching up like people's ball drops before. Maybe wait a couple hours, wait till people post it on YouTube or post it on Twitter, and go on Twitter and look at where they dropped the ball. Like look for people that got it already and go look where they dropped it exactly and try and drop it in that exact location, because most of the time it will come out with the same result as them and you will end up getting the card because of where you dropped it. Now, I don't know why triple threat and I don't know why locker codes work differently with the ball drops, but it does, and it's proven. There's a bunch of people that say it. Shake and Bake, which is probably the biggest MyTEAM YouTuber, he releases videos like every day. So basically he's complaining about it too, and it's just, I don't know why it's random for triple threat. It doesn't make any sense, but it is. But for good thing it's not for locker codes. Good thing it's consistent, because with locker codes are way more important. Now my tips for it, usually the best things are on either the left or the right corner, and people are starting to find out like cheats for it, like cheats are exactly to land. So basically the best places to land for the corners is either the top right or the top left, depending on what corner, but it's kind of hard to land it exactly in the top right corner. Like you have to land it right as it ends. Like as soon as it hits that end, boom, you gotta hit it and you gotta drop it down to the corner or the left side, works both ways. But it has to be literally perfect, and it's kind of hard. Like it's not the easiest thing. The ball does move kind of fast, so timing that is a little difficult. It's going to take a lot of practice. What I would recommend doing is going into triple threat, offline, online, it doesn't matter, and every time you get the ball drop, try and line it up perfectly with where you want it, like either one of the corners, because 2K is probably not going to change the place of like the good cards. Like when they drop code, like player codes, they're probably going to keep them in the corner. So I would recommend literally just playing it for a little bit, for a while, practicing, trying to get it to land in either corner, because you never know what corner they could put it in, and it could really be helpful when the locker codes drop, because you're going to be more experienced and you're going to know what you're really doing. Now my next tip for you guys is you have to study the ball drop thing, like the ball drop screen. Like it's all based on like a strict pattern. Like it's like in a plus sign, almost like maybe a diamond, I don't know, whatever you want to take it as. And it can either go one of two ways. It can go on the left side of the one in the middle, or it can go on the right side. So if you look at the top, you see there's space, and then there's a dot, space, dot, space, dot, space, dot, stuff like that. And then right in the middle of that is like another dot, like underneath that. And if you just go on either side, and you can follow the ball down depending on where you drop it, and you can literally calculate it. It will take a lot of time, and it takes kind of like somewhat IQ, and I don't know, it's a little hard to do, but you can go on it before you drop the locker code, and wherever you're about to drop it, you can like check either side, and you can kind of estimate where it's going to drop. Like you can give it like a rough area of where it's going to drop, because sometimes when you like drop it somewhere, it'll end up landing like across the board. So I mean, it can be kind of random, but that also can help you. Just doing a little research, kind of seeing what goes on. But yeah, my biggest tip is going on Twitter and seeing where the last people dropped it, and where they dropped their ball, to really get the code, because that's probably one of the best things you could do. So you could drop it in that exact spot so you can get it as well. Just remember, the corners is probably where always the good stuff is going to be. Even on triple threat, you get the diamond packs on the corners. And so yes, you're going to want to keep practicing the left and right side, getting it on the top right or the top left corner, whatever one you prefer. But I would recommend spending a lot of time practicing. I know that's what I'm going to be doing, because I'm not really that good at timing either. That's why I didn't get the locker codes, like the Michael Jordan code. But yeah, that's what I would recommend. So anyways, that's all I have for you guys in this video. I really hope you enjoyed. I hope you found this very helpful and find it to, get you some good cards. Anyways, I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you are new. And peace out.